Sorry, I'm playing with a few things right now. I'm trying to get some stuff fixed on the overlays because I found the chat was staying up really long, and that's not what I wanted. You remind me? Yeah? What are you talking about, Matt? Um, oh, heck no. Why was that checked? There we go. Yes, I'm going to need those next week. If you've got one for February, I am definitely going to need them. I have a feeling I'm going to have to get some that are just in between when there's nothing going on. Yeah, you might want to, Matt, if you've got the time. There we go. I'm going to save that. Now, you guys let me know when you bring up or when the chat comes up on screen. Is it going too quickly? Is it fading too quickly? I need to know. It doesn't look like it's doing too bad. Yeah, that's fine. I think that's 10 seconds, so that should be fine. Well... Oh, that's the other thing. I don't have that thing going, and I should. Why is that thing not going? Give me a sec. Let me see if I can... Yeah, I imagine it is a little bit hard to read. I don't want it to be too large, because when we get to the live screen, it's going to be so much more annoying. Okay, extensions, my extensions. Okay, let's see if this is gonna work. Doesn't necessarily look like it is. Let me see if I can... No, not that one. Let's see this. I have a... What? Dashboard. Maybe dashboard? Okay, available, ready to turn on. Okay, let's see. Is this going to come up now? I don't know. Are you guys seeing anything on your end? Because I'm not seeing anything through OBS. And that's probably what's getting me. Because I'm not seeing anything through OBS, and I probably should maybe put it through OBS so I can see it. Okay, you do see it? That's good. That's good. I'm thinking I might put it through OBS so that I know that it's working. Because it's kind of annoying not to know if it's working or not. And I'm going to close all that down so that I can come into here. Preferably not hit my mic when I'm moving around. Be nice. Not that I seem to avoid it that often. Maybe lower it by a centimeter? I can't do anything with that right now. I honestly can't. I can try. Give me a sec. Caption settings. Caption delay. Zoom. 5. Uppercase by display captions and box size. Display on left side. Caption block. I've got no... It's... Matt, it's all on your side. You can change how it looks. If I remember correctly, you should be able to change how it looks. So. Oh, did it stop? Sorry, I know I should be on the live screen right now, but I just want to make sure that this is worked out before we do anything. Can you still see the captions? Okay, good. Because when I went back to the page, it's like, oh yeah, by the way, we're not doing anything with this anymore. I'm like, no, I need that to be working. Okay. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Hello guys and gals, and welcome back to FooCraft. We are here in the stream house, which is looking more and more oxidized by the stream. It is looking absolutely amazing. I mean, look at how much is already oxidized over here, or just about to the end. And over here, it's starting to spread out this way. Almost everything is to that first stage. There's very little left that is bright copper. No worries, Tubi. If you've got stuff to do, you got stuff to do. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I'm still working on getting the VODs up, and they're being a pain in the backside. I will say that. They are being a bit of a pain in the backside. But I plan to have them up over the weekend. I should have the last couple weeks of VODs up. Should be able to hopefully get it to the point where it goes up automatically, or I start getting into the habit of doing it automatically after stream when everything's available. But for right now, I want to thank you for hanging out with us for what little time. Matt, thank you so much for the 500 bits. I barely heard that. Thank you for being a great friend and amazing mod, sending all the love from the Wolfpack. Thank you so much, Matt. I really appreciate that. And that happily tells me now I'm actually going to get the paycheck this month. Okay. First things first, I need to gather up some materials. It's very quiet on your side too. Okay, I'm going to just adjust it a little bit. Hopefully the next time something happens, we'll be able to double check that. Okay, we have found out since Wednesday that it is only the yellow shulker boxes. And the shulk, only the yellow ones. I made one of every single color to test that I could break them and they wouldn't just disappear everything. It's only the yellow ones. And that makes me a little annoyed because yellow is usually my backup. Okay, I want to bring the oak. I want to bring some spruce down. May as well bring some of the dark oak. Hello, Robin! You're here just looking at chat? That's fine. That's fine, you're here. That's always good. How have you been? Let's see, what else can we take down? We'll take a bit of cobble, a bit of stone, because there's not much down there. What else do we have? I don't want to use any of that because it's already down there. I can just dig it down there. We need to grow more warped block because I just had an idea. I need warped block. Okay. Okay, so I didn't need 3 shulkers. I didn't really need 3 shulkers. I just needed 1, so let's put the other 2 here for now. We'll take this one down and I want I need a block that's going to be noticeable. I suppose dirt will be pretty good for this. Be breadcrumbs kind of thing. Now, I want to make some more torches. There we go. And then one of the last things I want to make sure I have some rockets while I'm going down there. And then, where did I stick the extras? There they are. That's alright if Robin wants to lurk in chat. He doesn't have to be active. If he just wants to listen and comment every once in a while, that's fine. No, my biggest issue right now is actually trying to find my way back to my giant caves that are down here. Because what I really want to do is I really want to make an Elytra course down there. And I think this time when I find it, thank goodness for the door, otherwise I would never find this place. I would swim past it every single time. Now, the dirt that I've brought out, I want to use this. I want to use the dirt to mark which way I have to go to get out of the mine shaft, to get to the cave. Because I constantly forget. Now, I don't think it's this way. Yeah, this way is an obvious dead end. And I know it's not the other tunnel that's back here. It's just dig a big tunnel. But I don't know which direction to dig. That's the problem, Briggs. So I know I gotta come this way. That's a dead end. Let's see, straight ahead is... This is the spider farms. That's the big farms, so... Oh. Okay, now I kind of know where I am. I'm at the upper one that has the skeleton over there. That's definitely not the way I needed to go, so where did I put that? That's not the right spot. I think it'd be this way? No, it can't be that way. Is it this way? No, because that leads me back to there, and this one doesn't have... So is it down? Hmm. I don't think a compass is gonna help. I'll come down here. Oh, wait. Yes, down here. And then down here. And if I remember correctly, it's this way? I know that's the way to the farm. Then I can't remember. Is it this way? This is a way, not the way. That leads to another spawner. Okay. Where do I go this way? That. Oh, this just leads to the same place. Okay. It's down this way. That, yeah, no. I know that there is a way to get to the big cave from the farm, and I think I went the wrong way. Down here? I want to say I know where I'm going, but this mine shaft is very, very good at turning you around. Wait. This looks kind of familiar. It's not that way. But is it this way? Okay, this was the one I didn't want to get to. This one is slightly disconnected from the one I really want to get to. And this one also hasn't been lit up. So this is definitely not the right way. Did we already try? Yeah, we already came down there. I will say, I think I've gotten lost in this particular mine shaft. I couldn't tell you how many times. Okay, that's one spider. Okay, I went down that way. We If I come down this way, it brings me to that spot again. As you can see, I'm going around in circles. First off, I want to make double sure that this is, yeah. Here's mayhem. And it is quite literally mayhem. I need to clean a lot of this out. Actually, let's do this. We'll make a bunch of wool that we can use to kind of map out where some of the buildings are. And then I suppose we can take the bones too, and we can use that for some decoration. Can get bone blocks from that. Okay, that's 4.5 stacks of wool. That's not too bad. I'm not touching you guys, sorry. Was it not this way? Or was it back this way? I don't think even Briggsy remembers which way it is. Considering he can kind of cheat it a little. Okay. This feels like it's going the wrong direction, but you never know. Something tells me this is not the right direction. But it's certainly interesting. That is a dead end. Okay. This brings me back to... Oh! Wait, this is where I came in! Okay, so if I went back down... I follow where I put that dirt. I think I put it back this way, right? Oh, there it is. That takes me back up to where I was, which is a little annoying. I came from that way, so if I come this way maybe? It brings me straight there. So the only way I haven't gone is this way, and it's a dead end. Okay, that's where I jumped down originally. Then I went down there. This is just a twisty-turny mess. This just leads to places that haven't been lit up yet. How did we manage this? We found it once, completely and utterly by accident, and now can't find the darn thing again. Why does that not surprise me? That's why I was hoping I could leave like a trail of dirt breadcrumbs so that I could find my way back to it. Back here. This place is like a big, huge circle every single time. Okay, we know that this is... And then I think I remember the last time I came through here, I had to go by... No, 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 no. Oh, that's not good. That was not good. Because this, again, leads me to the one that I don't want to be at. This is the one that's not lit up. And I don't think there... Oh, yeah, I'm not going to deal with you, thank you. If I can avoid it. Oh. Witches are jerks. But I did see she dropped gunpowder, so I'm going to go down there and get it. Oh, Joy, creeper, hi. Okay, that was something strange. I see another witch over there, so I'm gonna just, you know, take care of her now. And the skeleton. Oh! Jeez. Stupid creepers. I don't think there's any connection between this one and the other one that I really want to get into. But I am going to light it up. Now that we're here, we may as well get it lit up so that if we fall in here again, we don't have to worry about creepers and witches and skeletons. Because there's a lot of them in here. Oh dear. I didn't see that the first time. But I will say it is somehow connected to the lush caves that I want to be in. I'm just not able to get to the one that I want to be in through here. It's not that I can recall. So it's definitely a case of how many times do I have to go around in the same circle trying to find my way out of the stupid mine shaft? A little worried. Okay, that leads to lava, which I don't want to deal with. Let's come this way, just in case. Okay, we don't have to worry too much about that, I don't think. Okay, so we found this place again. Now, how do we find the cave that I want to be in? Because I don't think there is any connections. I think this is a completely closed off cave. And this should bring us back up to this. This is what I wanted to find. There was another bit of lava somewhere that was blocked by rail ties. And that's the one I want to find, because if I find that, I should be close to an exit. But so far, it has not been very successful. That brings me back to there. This is going to bring me back around in the circle to this, where I fell down. This brings back to another spider spawner. One I don't have to worry about. But it's definitely not cleaned up. Maybe if we clean this up, we can find our way out? Probably not, but worth a shot. Because this is definitely an area that hadn't been explored, and good reason. It is just a dead end. Okay, so now that we know that, can we find our way out of here? And I'm probably missing something, and you guys are probably looking at it, just screaming at the screen instead of, you know, typing in chat and telling me which way to go. Okay, this brings me back to here. And this is the farm. If I remember, it came back from the farm. I think it's definitely this way I need to go. Then, well, this is a full dead end. And I can hear a squishy guy. I can hear a squishy guy. Just don't know where he is. Definitely sounds like he's above me. Or maybe not. Okay, we've already been back to this area before. Oh wait, is this it? Is this it? Oh my goodness, I think this is it. Okay, let's do... a trail crumb. Oh, nope. Don't need to go that way. This way, then mark it. This way. This way. Needs to be marked a little bit sooner. Down, down, down. Over here, and then... Yes! Finally! Finally, I found it. I finally found the darn place. Once I can find that, I can find the rest of it. All right. This is the first cave. Don't really want to do too much here. It's up and over here that I want to do something, and trust me, I am going to set a home when I get over there. If I remember correctly... always does well to, you know... be on a good health bar here. Here we go. Ooh, pink axolotl. This is the room I want to work in. This is the one I want to put an Elytra course in. Because we have so much space. And we've got so many fun turns. And different areas that we can come into. Oh, hello, zombie. You thought you'd drop in on me, huh? How'd that work out for you? Let's see, where did he come from? I think he came from up there, so let's put that light there, so he should hopefully not... that should hopefully not spawn any others. But yeah, like there is areas up here. If we take a look at stuff from up here, actually, we probably should look from here. We can almost plan the entire thing from up here. The only thing we can't see is the starting area. That would be over there, likely. But we can see pretty near everything else. And from what I can see, I can kind of see a path that maybe comes around here, swoops down and goes in between those pillars and maybe comes up behind that aquifer, underneath that aquifer and over the lava. Back around and maybe, yeah, coming around here and then flying back around and maybe doing some things just underneath and then flying back to the start. Now, the big thing is setting up everything here. Because Briggs has said he wants to help with this. Which means we have a bit of a theme. Oh, that was close. That was close. We do have a bit of a theme. And if we go with that theme, it is going to be something slightly steampunk. So we have to set out areas for steampunks and wheels and piston, like the giant pistons and all that fun stuff that would be involved with steampunk. I think one of the big things is we do want some sort of big gear wheel that you have to fly through. And if it's done well enough, we could have it where you have to fly through the top one way and the bottom the other way. That's what I just hope. I hope to get that sorted and figured, and if it works, great. Okay, so I can put my breadcrumbs away. I'll put that away and that away and all that away because I don't need it. We'll make more string and yarn and wool and whatever else. Now, what I'm hoping to do is I think with the warped wart and the warped stem blocks, or even just the warped planks, I'm thinking in this area, in this kind of underground, those should be bright enough that if you see them, you realize those are the rings or the areas that you have to go and fly through. So I'm hoping that that would be big enough. And I saw that. Where did you fall from? So I can go and light it up. Okay. There's got to be an area that's not fully lit up yet. Because I keep seeing things drop. I'll put one there just in case. One there. Is there another spot like way up there? Oh yeah, there's like a cave or something over there, isn't there? Huh. Okay, maybe not. I don't know where these guys are dropping from. We'll definitely put a... Oh, I see where you are. I see where you are. Let's see, there's a spot there, and I bet you that connects up to that somewhat. So I need to get over there. Let's see, if I jump off over here? I should have enough height. Okay, I had enough height to get over here. Now I just need to light the area up. And hopefully that will prevent some more mobs from just randomly teleporting and falling and doing all sorts of silly things. Okay, that still hasn't gotten the other small spot that was like right over there. At least gave me a start on it. Oh yeah, and on top of that, there's a slime chunk here. So if I come... Where did you come from now? That should light that up for the majority. Hello, sir. Still trying to find where all the dark spots are because they keep coming out of the woodwork somehow. Okay, I think one of... Okay, there's more than one slime chunk. But we don't need slime chunks. Yeah, we don't need slime chunks here. We just need an area. And I think... I think we were going to start off with a very, very generous building here. And possibly make this a center point or a center focus of the build altogether. Of course, Briggs is more than welcome to change anything. Let's see what I have to come to. 19. And I definitely see a giant cogwheel coming off this particular building. We're likely going to have to excavate this whole side so that we can have the giant gear wheel. Okay, that got me to the right height. Come over here like that. And bring this. There we go. We'll bring that back to there. But now, as we can see, that actually looks like it's going to have to go much taller. Now, it's going to be difficult for me to get up there. I should have brought some scaffolding down. Actually, let's go with... Alright. We'll set that to Elytra. Go home stream. Grab at least some of that. Then we can go over here, because that definitely looks like it needs to go much, much higher. So let's see. What is the best way to test that? Let's do it a block away. Okay, let's see. According to the scaffolding, I actually think it needs to go just a little bit higher with the scaffolding, but if... Yeah. Let's go just a little bit higher with the scaffolding. Of course, we're going to have to make roadways and pathways down here so that when people crash and a little too high? Maybe not. Let's put wool up to that and we'll see if it's too high. Of course, there's going to be needing to be roads and other things in case somebody's run out of rockets or they crash and they lose their stuff. Mind you, you can do back to get back to your stuff. But at the same time, it's nicer not to have to go back to your stuff. Let's see. Oh my goodness. There we go. That takes us right over there. Okay, so that high, you're over here. Crazy thing is, I think that actually would be about the appropriate size. This might just end up being a really big planning session today, but gotta admit, it's not a bad thing. We now have a direction for the next little while. And that direction is getting an Elytra course done underneath here. Okay, so that actually does look good. That's the annoying part. It actually does look good. Oh, that's not what I wanted. It's going for the carrots. I love that you can come in and out of scaffolding that quickly. Love, love, love. Oh wait, did I not? I don't think I published. I did not publish. What the heck? And it was on time. I could have published it earlier and I didn't. Oops. Oh well, now we know. We know that Wild doesn't remember to do this stuff very often. What am I at? -4. Holy crap, I added 15 blocks. That's a little crazy to me. I think that's about right. There we go. How wrong did I get this? Or how right did I get this? Oh, I had it right on! I had it smack right on. Dead to right. Okay, so this is going to be the largest building that's in the area. There will be several other ones that are large, but nothing that's going to be this big. Like, there's space for another building that's kind of maybe offset a little bit in front. Like right here. We could put there. But I don't think I would want to go as high as the one beside it. And I'm thinking it would make sense to go to about there. Oh, that one. And then this is gonna be fun matching this up. There it is. That's where it matches up. And come over here. Build this one up. I probably could get all sorts of ores while I'm doing this, but I'm not going to. Gonna leave some of that in for texturing for the build on its whole kind of thing. Gotta have some of that nice underground texture thing going here. There we go. So here's the thing, you'd come here. There'd probably be some higher ones to fly through, then maybe a low one, and then you have to rocket up through here. Maybe come down through one there, so that brings you down to here. And this is going to be a tough one, because you would have to turn. Maybe have to come through there. Come back around, come through a lower part of that gear. And then come back up. Oh, I'm smashing my face into everything. Oh, there's lava up there. I don't want to land there, thank you. There we go. But yeah, that's kind of... Yeah, that I think looks to be about the right height for that. Yeah, I think that's about right. Bye, zombie. You can go away now. There'll be two rather narrow houses narrow buildings side by side. I can see maybe some other smaller buildings up in that area. Anywhere that has a cliffside, is slightly a ledge of any sort, I can see houses being a part of. Even up where I was... My apologies. Even where I was up there just a minute ago, I kind of want to leave some of the waterfall going, but at the same time, it needs to make sense. Like, some of these waterfalls and aquifers kind of need to make some kind of sense. So there's likely going to end up being, I think, maybe a river that comes through here. This is something I'm going to have to talk to Briggs about. But definitely gotta get some ideas going here. Gotta get some plans going. Otherwise, we're not gonna get anything done on our Elytra course. And I think we need one. Oh, there's a cave up there. Ow! I'm not getting up there. But I'm thinking maybe... Let's see, let's make sure that this isn't either even or odd. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, let's leave it even. Well, I was kind of hoping that... It might help if I actually pay attention to what I did over here. Okay, now what I'm thinking for this, you can't really tell since there's so many levels that I've put the wool on. But what I'm hoping to do with this is essentially fill in that whole area with a building. And if the Elytra course takes off as something that people actually enjoy doing and, you know, we've got a warp to it and all that fun stuff, this could maybe hold high scores. And that's kind of what I'm hoping we could do. A place to hold high scores and maybe even how many run-throughs somebody's done. Because that could be an interesting thing too. How many runs did you do before you got your high score? And maybe there can be some other things in here that can be part of something else. Say RT wants to maybe give away some stuff because, hey, people are paying attention to this, people are doing this. Of course, it's going to depend completely on... Oh, yeah, you're going to help build it, Briggs. You're going to help build this, or are you backing out of that now? No, you'll be on in a bit. I don't have the full plan, so don't expect to be going too far with it right now. Plus, I need more wool. Oh, wait, I know where I can get wool. I know where I can get wool. Of course, it'd be kind of nice to have a wool farm, so that's probably going to be the next thing on my list. Let's see, how many did I go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, I am going to be out of wool. Okay, I know where I can get more, so I'm gonna... Whoop! Nope. Not going out there at night. Yeah, at some point I gotta get a sheep farm going so that I can get all the different colored wools. It definitely would help planning areas out a little easier, going, hey, this is one building, this is another building with a different color. Okay. Oh! Why are you not burning? Thank you. That's not the reason I was asking! I think we're gonna have to go through here and light it up a bit. Here we go. We'll just make a bunch of wool blocks, because, hey, they come in handy when marking out stuff. Okay. Right. I can't even use that. Oh. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this, though. I'm gonna be sneaky and... Hi, buddies. Yeah, that's one bad thing about this. The spiders are still climbing a little bit, but that's not as horrible as it could be. Okay, that. And I just realized I could have used one of the other shulker boxes I had. Alright. Let's grab one. We'll put that all in there. Why do we not have an ender chest down here? The things we forget. Okay. I don't know, maybe if we've got a full box we can kind of get the majority of things possibly marked out. But I don't think we'll have enough string to make a full shulker of wool blocks. But it's certainly going to be darn close. But definitely not close enough. Not with everyone being, what, 2.5? 2.25? 3.25? 3.25 stacks each time, so yeah, it's not gonna... It's close, it's close. We've got over halfway, that's good. But definitely not a full shulker yet. But we're darn close. We are darn close. So what, we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stacks? That's not horrible. Could be far worse. Let's see, home. I have no idea where that extra string has just come from. Quite likely from the hoppers there. Not bad, not bad. That should give us a good start at all this. Oh. Come on. I'm thinking I need to put some slabs behind the front slabs here. Because these guys like to crawl up there and not come down to where they need to be. I need cobbled deep slate, don't I? Darn it. This man, how awake am I? I'm awake. It is a very, very dreary day here. Like, I think I need to turn my light on. Oh my goodness. GG, Matt. And thank you for another 500 bits. I really appreciate it. And that's definitely a much nicer alert. I actually heard it that time. So the alerts are working. And I really do like those alerts, but I have a feeling I'm gonna need to get some new alerts. 50k bits. Wow. Yeah, I know you got me. I don't care right now. Get. Now let's see what happens when spiders come up. Oh, the big guys stay down there, don't they? Oh. A drink coffee button with your hydrate. I don't have coffee. I don't drink coffee. Thank you, Matt, for the reminder. Okay, so those slabs definitely didn't help. No, I can't do that because they would... I don't know how to fix this. I mean, I can get the small guys up here, but then I can't get to the big guys at the back there. I was kind of hoping I could, with those slabs that I put there, the spiders would go down and then just kind of hover underneath, because there should be enough space for them there. But they're going straight up as soon as they come through. Oh. If I could find another cow, I'd be able to. I don't have that many cows, unfortunately. What I'm thinking, and I don't need spider eyes, thank you. wood slabs all the way across to where they're coming up help keep them low, or would it kind of start to suffocate them? Because they're all coming back here now, and that's not where I want them. I want them underneath those slabs so that when they come forward here, they're all at this level and you can swipe at them from this distance and get all of them. But that's the one thing I just don't know, because with the big guys back there, they're staying locked up. Yeah, we'll have to. We've been meaning to try and fix this whole thing for ages. We've just been distracted. But again, this is, what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 stupid things. Elytra. There we go. Come back here now that I've got some more wool. I kind of want to keep the bow, thank you. Scaffolding. I think it's going to make more sense if, let's do that. If this is now straight across. The fun part is going to be like, I have to get back up there to connect that to the side. And no, I didn't want one coming down. Thank you. Now, let's see, 1, 2, 3. There we go. That'll be the front. Of course, now I've got to put some scaffolding up. So that I can get up here. Ah. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Okay. There we go. Let's see. We have a connection that we can make over here yet. Don't think so. Looks like that. Let's see if we can get this connected up. This connection. Go and then come back down. Oh, Robin. Hey, you're actually here now? Woohoo! Welcome, Robin. I'm missing one. Where did it go? Where is that one stuck? Can you guys see it anywhere? There it is. Alright. Now, if we come over this way and look back, it's going to be a little bit big. But we can put all sorts of stuff in there, and it looks like the front needs to shift over maybe 1 or 2 blocks there. Let's see. From here, it's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Okay, this is 30 across, and this center part is 10. So there should be 10 on either side, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Seriously, it's off by 1. How annoying is that? Off by 1. Just 1. At least it's not, oh, it's not like, you know, Pearlescent Moon. It was the wrong direction after she built her entire base. Oh my goodness. It's not that, so 1 block is easy enough to change. Okay, come on, let me do that. There we go. So, does anybody have any interesting plans for the weekend? Myself, I just want to get to the farmer's market. I haven't been there in a week or so, and I hate missing it. I hate missing the farmer's market because there's so many good people there. But last week it was, hey, guess what? I got snowed in. Again. Oh, Manitoba weather. Oh, I need to go up there and put some lights up. Okay. There we go. Oh, I need to put lights up there too, don't I? That's all of it back. Good. I don't want to lose any of my scaffolding. You're officially back to having a job on Fridays. Nice. I'm so happy for you. I know it's been a while, but I am definitely happy for you. I'm actually looking at possibly getting a job myself. I'll find out in the next month or so if I get an interview, and two, if they'll hire me. If they do, I'm going to be working with a group, let's see, I guess it's a non-for-profit that's going to be running a seniors facility. But not like, oh, they can't take care of themselves, seniors. It's more along the lines of it's a 55 plus community, but it's an apartment building kind of thing. But it'll have an area for activities, and it's just kind of like that newer upclass kind of seniors living. I don't think we need to have any alleyway here, so let's build this out. My parents could go there if they really wanted to, but my parents live out on acreage, so Dad's never gonna want to leave. He's been out on a farm his entire life. I don't think he wants to leave anytime soon. He'll probably be there till he dies. Four, 5, 6, 7. Where the heck did you come from? Jerk. Came from one of those spots up there. Okay, so I'm gonna come back this way. This is where I really wish I had some different colored wool. There, we'll just do that, and then make sure that we've got this area lit up. Let's see, what am I at? 33 minus 33. Oh wait, oh, I've gotten too high. There we go, and then we'll bring this back to the wall. Your parents live in Belgium, so yeah. Mind you, culture there is very different than culture here, so I don't know. Do they have communities for 55 plus over there? I don't know. Like, this is one thing I don't know much about other places. And I'll gladly admit, like, I can research stuff, yeah, sure, and I kind of know some things. But, like, hey, do they have 55 plus communities or not? That I don't know. Oh, sorry about that. I had a cough something bad. Felt like I had something stuck in my throat. Still kind of feels like that. Okay, do I need... Yeah, I probably should put another torch up here just in case. No. We're gonna definitely have to have buildings of all shapes, sizes, locations. Now, this guy here is actually... This is the safety drop that we have currently for anybody who doesn't have wings. And we definitely need to make a staircase down into this amethyst. Especially since we're going to be here loading it up. And definitely those crystals can be used as decoration or part of the decoration. I love it. I can just splash down up here. Matt! Oh my god! Matt! Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Here, RPing. I hope my lurk keeps the lights on. Thank you so much, Matt. I really appreciate that. Let's see. We do have senior homes, which, I don't know. Like, we have senior homes here as well, but they're recently really started to make a change for how they were laid out and how they were run. Because there's been so much controversy with, like, nursing homes. Nursing homes here are... At the start of the pandemic, they were getting overrun with cases. And even now, they're still kind of not the greatest places you'd want to be. Not where you'd want to be right now. Definitely not where you want to be right now. Let's see. But the 55 plus, it'll essentially have a bunch of apartments that are condo-like. And then it's likely going to have several rooms where, hey, if your family needs to celebrate a really big birthday milestone kind of thing, like 80, 90, 70, whatever, you can rent out the room and have your party in there. So that the person who's living there doesn't necessarily have to go out anywhere if they choose not to, or if there's mobility issues. I'm trying to think of what else they said they're going to be having in there, but it's definitely, I think there'll be probably some sort of gym there, which... Okay. Now you've got me curious. I'm going to have to look it up. Yeah, Matt just casually drops 100k. No, sorry, 1k, yeah. 100k, oh my goodness, I'd be... Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna... Actually, wait. Home... This makes more sense. You guys can take a look at these guys. Because now I'm curious, and now I gotta go look it up again. You made me... Like, I'm talking about this place, and it's like, oh yeah, if I can get in there, I can there's going to be all this kind of different things, and it's like, damn it. Now let's see what else. Private suites, heating and air. Lunch and dinner meals are served in the dining room. There'll be medical people on board, regular housekeeping. Each place is going to have its own fridge, stove, washer, dryer. Social and recreational activities planned by on-site staff, so that's another thing. They're actually looking to hire a person. Here's the stupid thing. It would be so really, really freaking good if they had an exercise room. Because then I'd be like, if I work there, can I use the damn exercise room before or after shift? But no, that's not going to be there. But it would be pretty cool if there was. But yeah, let's see. They're looking for an activities coordinator, which is only like part-time. But this is the person who would be programming games, presentation, guest speakers, out trips, special events, crafts, exercise activities, etc. The one I'm looking at is the admin assistant, which would be pretty much full-time work, which right now I do need. I love you guys. I love you dearly. Unfortunately, this does not pay the bills. Then a building maintenance, a cleaner, a food server, all this other stuff. But yeah, it's it'll definitely be interesting to see if I get the interview, great. If I get the job, even better, because it'll be something that I can then hopefully clear out what debt I have right now from not having the resources. Have the resources to get some more stuff for streaming and whatnot. I'd likely end up streaming later. No, here's the thing, Briggs. I'm not going to give up streaming. I would just have to change when I streamed. And that'd be the sad part. I'd have to change what time I streamed, and it would probably end up being too late for a lot of Europe, which makes me sad. Which is why I'm trying to get into the habit now of, after the stream, uploading this VOD so that I can have it released tomorrow. Yeah, true, part-time is better than no time, but I'm definitely not an activities coordinator. I would definitely not be able to do that. I wouldn't know where to begin. And there are people who have actually gone to school to learn how to organize and operate that, especially with people of the with people who are aging. You need to take in certain considerations, like their mobility is going to be, it's not going to be as great as everybody else's. It's not going to be as great as they were in their prime, so you have to take all of that into consideration and find things that can be fun and exciting while at the same time is something that they can do. So that's I can't wait, because I have told them, like, I'm available pretty much any time after 8 in the morning, which is another thing I'm working on, trying to get up on time for this. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, first things first. How deep does that go? How deep should that go? I have a feeling that should... That's not easy either. I will honestly say that is probably even tougher than trying to do something for seniors. Actually, thinking about it fully now, it doesn't matter the age. It's difficult to coordinate anything for a group of people. It really, really is. Okay, so I'm thinking that this building needs to have a depth. And I need to come back over here so I can get which... Okay, it's this line of blocks. This needs to be... Let's see. That far... And if I went up... Yeah, I suppose that could be about the size of it. So if we went backwards with this... Let's see. That is a fair size, but I'm still not sure if it's proportionately strong enough for the giant wheel. It might need to come a little further out this way, and then if we do that, if it came out to, yeah, roughly there, then we could create a water wheel here and kind of have it attached. Let's see, one there, let's see, one block, 2, 3 wide, iron or something in here to have the cog connected. Yeah. So have that big building that's going to have the giant gear on it. Hey, let me jump up here, please. Thank you. Have it that large so that we can have a gear on the one side, and that can be partially powered through a water wheel that's on the back side here. So if we have a water wheel there, and then that means that there could be another yeah, let's do that. Let's make it a fairly narrow one here. Oh goodness. Can you imagine trying to teach archery to older folks? That would be a very interesting challenge. Now, the fun part with this whole area down here is this could just end up being storefronts that have no backing, just buildings that have nothing in them. Or we can turn this into something that is, hey, there's stuff here. I'm not sure which way I want to go with it yet. Hmm. In all honesty, I don't know if kids with too much energy are the problem, or kids that aren't interested at all. Because I can tell you this, if kids aren't interested in whatever it is at all, they're going to do whatever they can to disrupt it for anybody else. I've been on the receiving end of somebody being that much of a jerk. I think I've mentioned this story once before where my class, I can't even remember if it was my senior class. Actually, I think it was my senior class. My last class, or my last year in high school, we were going to see Romeo and Juliet put on by the biggest theater company in the province. And it was being specifically put on for our age. It was being specifically put on for high schoolers. So there was going to be at least a little bit of stuff that would be slightly questionable. Well, the boys in this one school group, decided that they were absolutely bored with watching the play, and they didn't care for Shakespeare or anything like that at all. And they decided they were going to throw stink bombs at the actors. And the bad part is, this particular theater... let's do this. This particular theater was set up so that the actors and actresses could run between the rows of audience, so that the audience could almost be a part of the play itself. Like, obviously an audience member wouldn't be playing a character or anything, but it'd be like you were part of, say, a crowd that was watching this happening. You were part of the everyday general people of Verona. And these idiots threw these stink bombs on the actual stage. These stink bombs were in glass capsules. And we were all sent out at the intermission. All sent out of the theater. We were all sent out of the theater, and we're all like, oh, it's like, we were told it's a 20-minute break. Be sure to be ready to go back into your seats. Don't wander too far. There's really not much you can do. There's only a little area for you to be in anyway. But they were fully planning to finish the play, until the actors basically said that they were not going to go back out there if there was glass on the stage, and there was glass on the stage. So the entire thing, the entire rest of it was canceled because it was too hazardous for the actors to continue. Yeah, it's always the cool kids. The worst part was, they knew exactly who it was. They found out exactly which boys it was. It was nobody from my school. This was like schools from across the province were coming in to watch, and I forget what area of the province they came from, but they came from another area in the province, and the teacher, or several of the teachers basically said, look, all we want in return for what's happened is an apology. We want an apology from the kids that did this. And our teacher, when she got the letters of apology, basically said, I'm not going to allow you to read any of them. There are some that were very sincere and apologetic, but you could tell that they were not the people who were involved in this. The ones that were involved were of the attitude of, I don't know why I have to write this. It was a stupid play. We shouldn't have even had to watch it, blah, blah, blah. And essentially just putting it off as though they could have done no wrong, and they were fully in the right to do so because it was so boring. And it's like, a lot of us, from my class, we were a small class. A lot of us were actually looking forward to it because we had been doing Shakespeare for like 4 months or something. We were doing Shakespeare for a good long while, and we were doing like in-depth consideration of why would that character have acted like this? Why would this character have acted like that? We hadn't done Romeo and Juliet. We had been doing Hamlet. But when an opportunity, I can talk, I promise. I promise I can talk. When the opportunity to see the Bards plays at all comes up, you take it. It doesn't matter which play it is. You take the opportunity to watch those plays. As it was, we had done Romeo and Juliet, I think, the year before, so we still had some kind of remembrance of it. Words, nouns, adjectives, yes. It's not that, Briggs. It's my tongue. It gets tied. Robin. Oh. You know, I'm thinking about getting some of these emotes redone. Definitely the hi, definitely the no words. Can you guys think of any of the other newer emotes that might need to be redone? Verbs are asking too much. Yeah, verbs you need to conjugate. Verbs be like, you get us wrong, we completely mess with everything you ever said. There we go. Data able to vocative? I have no idea what you're saying there, Briggs. I'm not entirely sure I want to know. Okay. Stop it! Stop putting the one down there. Thank you. Okay, I'm hoping to try and get both sides, so I think in the next couple streams, if we work on this starting area, I'll be happy. Oh, it's Latin. That would be the reason I don't understand it. I think that would be fine for the size. I think if we can get this starting area sorted in the next couple of streams, we can then... Hopefully that gives us enough time to figure out the giant wheel. Because it's going to be needing to be a gear wheel, but it's going to also need to be a spoke gear wheel, so that we have more than one area that you can fly through. And I kind of want to have like an upper and a lower that you have to fly through, and then a middle that if you fly through there, you lose. I will lose probably constantly because I'll probably go through that one. But yeah, I definitely want to get the area set up so that we can have and know and figure out where we're working from on all of this. Okay, so let's see. Do we pull out from that or do we push back? Where do we put the next building? Do we bring it out further? Or do we set it back and make it smaller? I don't know. I think if we push it back, we can make it taller. Let's bring it... We'll leave a 2-block alley. There's that. And then we'll come... I don't know. Latin is... Or rather, I should say English and some other languages do take from Latin, so I don't think we're not smart enough for it. I think it's just because it is mostly led into the scientific realm now that people don't think that they can or have the smarts for it. Because it is used to name every genus, every species there is in the world, so what Latin is become and is used for now is slightly changed from what it was when it was actual language that everybody used and everybody knew how to use. There's 2 types of languages. Oh no. German type and Latin type. It's not changed in 2,000 years. Oh, I was off by 1. And German is based off of Latin. Oh my goodness. Yep, that's how to confuse people with English. Oh, it's kind of based off Latin, and it's based off this and that and the other thing, and oh yeah, plus we take words from French and Spanish and Japanese, and I think we've got some sub-Saharan African words that have come in, and Russian words, and, well, in all honesty, we just take words from wherever. um, it doesn't help that English literally steals words from other places and reuses them for something close to, but not necessarily always the same thing. Nope, I'm not gonna go to Arkansas. Okay. The one thing I'm seeing that might be an issue here. Everything is English. The one issue I'm seeing right now is that there's going to be a lot of wide open space here. Oh, hello, giant slime. Come see me. Come say hello. Come, come, come. Hi. Hi, buddy. Ooh, 4 little ones. Yeah, the server, having a few issues, but not too bad. Yeah, the one big problem I'm seeing right now is there's going to be a lot of open space down there. That's going to have to be taken up by something. Never mind, I know what I'm going to put there. Never mind, I know what's going to go here. Something that'll go straight in the middle here. A giant airship. So the balloon can be up there where the flowers and leaves and vines are coming down, and the ship part can be right in the middle here so that it takes up some of the space back here, or even have it maybe facing that way or this way. I don't know. Either way, yeah, an airship's gonna be in there. That's gonna be fun. Gotta put in an airship now. Oh. If we do some changes up there, we can have the airship essentially be where you have to launch from, and hopefully that way we can work in the redstone that needs to be for timing. But we definitely have to make some interesting twists and turns in this area. So the next building, I think it needs to kind of frame this, so I kind of want it to come that still give us enough room. Yes, that should give us enough room if I do this. Of course, this is just boxing everything out, trying to determine where everything is going to go. Building this is going to be something completely different. And as it is, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to kind of go back and rewatch some of B-Dub and I think Corrales I think they're the big ones that actually took the wireframe that B-dubs made and worked their buildings. I want to see, like, did they work outside the lines? Did they work solely inside the lines? Like, how did they make it work? So I want to see how they did that. Because we're gonna have to adapt some of that to this. I think that's probably high enough. Probably more than high enough. And of course, we're gonna have to. They asked themselves, how far outside the lines can we go? Yeah. But at the same time, they didn't necessarily go outside the lines that often. So that's what I want to see. I want to see how they worked, because working within a restriction is good because it can focus you on, you only have so much space to work with, so you have to determine what is most important. And to do that is always a good thing. Actually, I kind of want to make sure I come up. You're having fun with that, aren't you? No, I think setting up areas to build, and I think we both kind of agreed that we were gonna kind of use the area here to kind of define where stuff was. So, like, I could probably sneak another really small building that's sideways or on an angle here. But I'm not ready for that one yet. How creative can you be within a rigid... Yeah. Yeah, no. That's always interesting to see how people do work with that. Okay, so... Definitely the street is becoming noticeable now. And we could probably narrow it even more by doing, you know, sidewalks and such. And then have only a road here. Yeah, this was a big bowl of death. And now it's got framework for all sorts of stuff. Yeah. What do you think? That'd be the big main building. If anything, we could probably bring it out towards me just a little bit, and then have the giant gear off the side of it. Or working through the building and out, and oh, this is going to be nuts. Okay, this building is the only one that I've put this bump out on because I know that that one will need that, but all of these other ones can have that as well. It's just, how do you get the idea and design and all that fun stuff? And like I said, there could be room for... let's that's be... There could be room here for... a small house or something here. Yeah, that's what I just did. Like, there could be one there. And the only reason I'm not making it go further back is because there'd be a wall right there. And there'd be a wall... Oh no, wait, that's not the wall. The wall's right there. So there's one there. And yeah, I know, I gotta add a few at the 45. It just... so difficult to do sometimes. This one. There we go. That would be a very small one. That's almost more of a cart kind of thing being there, because those walls would almost match up. Like, you would have to dig so... it would be so narrow. It'd be so weird. But say if... I don't want to open it up too much more, so... the big thing with this, we have to figure out the gear wheel here first before I add any buildings in and around it. So I don't really want to open this area up and open the street up here by putting another 45, say like going from there to over there, because that would just open this whole area up again, and I just started to try and close it in. But I also can't do from here to there because that narrows it too much. I don't know, I think I might be stalling here on this one. Might be stalling on how to deal with, because right here is going to be at most yep, see you in a bit, Briggsy. Yeah, that's one big thing. Like, up here there's still more stuff. Hello, I see that you came down to say hello to me. Come on then. There you go. Let's see if I can get up there to maybe put a torch or two. I think I have to go over there to get some torches up there too. Definitely need to put a couple of torches in here. And a few up here too, I think. Yeah, there's definitely something up there that I gotta go light up. Come on. I see you over there. Briggsy might be closing up his shop at the moment, so he might not answer you right away there, Robin. Seriously? Oh, come on. I do need to get more coal, unfortunately, because it looks like I'm nearly out of torches. And as much as I hate doing that to zombie villagers, I kind of have to. Oh, hey! There's a whole nother area in there. But there's also another area up there. Let's come up here first and hope that nothing comes out of there. Because I think they've been mostly coming from up here. I think they've been mostly coming from up here, so hopefully this will now prevent them from spawning up here. But that's definitely not going to help in that area. But I don't think they can get out of there. Can they? No, they can't get out of there, so as long as they can't come down and attack, that might be good. But yeah, like this whole area is now gonna have to be sorted out. We're likely gonna have to do streets here where you might come over this way, come around here, and maybe have to make the tight turn and come back down a street this way, and then maybe partway back you have to come back this way and come on this side of the pillar and come around there, and who knows? We might have to get rid of some of the lava though. But for right now, this is looking absolutely amazing. Yeah, sure, we don't have any of the actual buildings built, but it's sorted. It's getting sorted out. It's getting set up. It's coming along. It'll be something that we can work on for a while, which will be nice. I think and of course, all of these are going to be subject to change. All of this will end up being subject to change. Because we might change our mind on something off stream. We might work on something completely different. We might sort something else out. You never know what's going to happen. Okay. Two. Two, and then that one. This one. One, and then oh my goodness. Hello, slimy guys. I'm gonna have so much slime from this area. Oh my goodness. Yeah, definitely have to bring that back down. Make that somewhat even on the bottom there. I have to go get more coal. I don't have enough for torches. Don't have any for torches. There we go. And we'll do that. But yeah, for this one here, it definitely needs to... I think this one definitely needs to have a slightly more even base. The roof on it, though, can be really crazy. And maybe even, like, almost half like an elf from a fantasy world. Yeah, this area is going to look amazing when it's done. I'm gonna have so much fun with this. Mind you, I'm not the best Elytra flyer, so I am probably going to crash so many times testing the flying on this. It's not even funny. But I can say this, I'm having fun with it right now. Just wish I could figure more out. Let's see, how many cross do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I think I can do that. Alright, let's see. Oh, that definitely helped. I could probably even go even smaller on the top there if I really wanted to. Okay, what is the widest point here? Or this, what's the most narrow point here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. Well, include that from here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That would be... Okay, so it would make it look very narrow, but this would be a flat piece that could be there. Definitely don't want the cogwheel, maybe not to... Let's bring it back to here, and then... Okay, I'm going to... What I'm trying to do here now is just kind of maybe organize a road. Obviously gonna get narrow, narrow, narrow before it opens up again. Let's do this. Okay, so if this, say if this was the right-hand side of the road, and the buildings could come up to there, but no past, no further past that. What kind of buildings can we make here? We could probably take this back just a little, because it does look like it's making it really narrow. That's also not a bad thing. Let's see, we've pretty much got a building here, I think. Say we use that as a dividing line. We'd have a lot of space to play. But yeah, let's say that there is a building. Come on. There's one there. And that was silly of me. I should have at least put a torch up there. Let's see, how many was that from where I am? 1, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 8. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll do this. Thank you, Robin, for the reminder. I definitely need those. I'm actually thinking I'm almost out of water. It's been a while since that's happened. Two, 1, 1. Okay, so there's another store or another building there. I'm now thinking we've got a building that's going to have a giant gear coming out of it. This one's going to have a giant gear coming out of it. What if we had a building on this side that had a smaller gear that was running off that? Break time? Break time? Why? How long do you think I'm gonna go here, Matt? Break time. Okay. Yeah, it's almost 3 hours. It's almost to the end of the stream. Why would it be break time? We're getting to the end of the stream here. Okay, I'm gonna have a water wheel there. Oh, is it? Mind you, I probably should get up and stretch a little. Because, darn it, sitting for 3 hours is a long time. Especially when we're working on stuff like this. Especially when it gets to be really silly. Yeah, it is good for a stretch. And I hope I'm not getting too quiet when I actually stand up. It looks like my mic's still picking me up fairly well. I suppose I could put a stretch break on now too. But you might be right, Matt. Maybe I should be taking a bio break. Oh, there we go. A bit better. Which side am I on? Oh, I'm on the inside. That's why. Oh, did I not put any torches up here? Oh, silly me, silly me. Yeah, that should do that. I'm thinking if we do this, it should maybe just come straight back. this might end up being an open area, maybe even make it seem like there's a stream that comes from here and comes right beside this. That joins up with it, and then we can push this wall back even further and have like a river or a stream going down here so that we can connect all these water bits up. I don't know. It's definitely makes you think now, right? Like, there is so much to build here. Alright. I think I'm gonna have to start taking a bio break a little earlier. I should have taken it sooner. I'll be right back. Is it just me, or some of these axolotls purposely getting stuck? Alright. Let's go back to where we were. Now, kind of want to see what it looks like from up here. Woo! Yeah. Oh, that looks like it's so narrow down there. Looks like it's so narrow. I have a feeling I'm going to end up having to change that. Might even just end up changing that whole section there so that that's where the river starts, kind of thing, maybe. There we go. Oh, I just realized I could. Right, that bit of tuff that's right there has lava in it. We have a building that's almost directly underneath that. If I pull that building out just a little bit more, we could have that look like it's supplying molten metal to that, so that could end up being a factory or a foundry of sorts. Oh. That is going to be one of the big things. Determining and figuring out what each of these buildings would be used for. Like, this one obviously is going to be a big one. I think if this one gets made to look like a city hall or something, I think that would work spectacular for this. Which is another reason I gave it that little outcropping. So even if it doesn't stay this far back in the wall, which I'm fine with, if it comes out, that's great. Because we kind of need to get rid of some of the space there. Oh, I missed that! I missed it. I didn't run fast enough. Hi, buddy. There we go. That's, what, maybe the 5th one we've seen today? Okay, so... I think this line here is definitely going to be reconsidered into, or probably reworked into something else. Likely won't be a lot of buildings here. There may be one building here to join with the, to have a smaller cog join with the larger cog there. Maybe this could be a power station or something. I don't know. There's so many possibilities for this area. It's not funny. And I don't even know what what material we're all going to use for this. Like, even now, right now, like the road that's going to be here still needs to be worked out. We still have to work out what's going to be used to make these buildings, and probably find a lot of inspiration for housing down here. And on top of that, we have to figure out the rings and the indications of, like, you have to go through this or that or the other thing. Like, how are we going to do that? Like, there should be at least a couple of rings here, and then the big one, and then a bunch of little ones over there, and then coming back, and who knows, we might have to dig some of this out a bit more. Because looking at now with it being filled in with some of the stuff, it's actually kind of small down here. It was a it's a big area, but at the same time it feels so small. We may have to get rid of the lava. At least over there, we may have to get rid of it. But yeah, like this whole shelf can be buildings and houses. So there could be rings there. There could be one that takes you all the way up there and you have to go through a couple maybe up there and then come back down, and it's going to be a whole thing of how do we figure out, oh no, how do we figure this out? Because I don't know. I've never designed an Elytra course before. And I don't want it to be too easy, but I don't want it to be too hard either. I don't want it so that people are thinking that they can't do it. Or that it would be impossible to do. But at the same time, I want it to be challenging enough. Like, yeah, we're probably gonna have to dig this area out just a little so that people have a turning radius that doesn't automatically have them landing. Another one over here is you have to hit that at a very specific angle to get through there without getting hit by the lava. Which is one of the reasons why I'm thinking the lava might have to go. At least in part. Because I'm not sure what we could do with all these lava furs. It's too much. Like, building a base down here, yeah, sure, leave the lava if you want. You're the one that has to deal with it, but when it's an Elytra course, I don't want people losing their stuff. I especially don't want people losing their wings. Because that's not fun. It's not fun to lose your stuff because you took a wrong turn this way or that way and everything just got lost. Let's see, what's it look like from up here? Yeah. There is so much potential in here, guys. It's not funny. Like, we'll have houses all on this ledge. Maybe even have a street that goes underneath where the lava furs here are. We could probably have a ring there somewhere. Have them come out or go up. We could. But I think this is going to be something that Briggs and I have to really discuss and think over, because I really don't want to have to glass over, because if you don't see where the glass is, you might run into it and go pfft. You might experience kinetic energy. But some of the big things right now is we're going to have to get the gear set up. We're going to have to get the building sorted out first, really. We might end up having to combine those two buildings, maybe raise this one up a bit more. Because it's going to be a big gear outside there. That's going to be the fun thing. Big giant gear. What do you use it for? Not a darn clue. I don't have a darn clue what a wheel big enough that you could fly through it twice would be. Okay, so this area up here also needs to get lit up. Yeah, this area over here really needs to get lit up. Can I get up into that spot? Oh, I can. Nice. Oh. Okay, I think I got a decent amount of that lit up, so I don't have to worry too much about it. And Roger, you are right. Like, we could cover that up with glass. I just worry if we cover it with glass, people will crash into it. Okay, so there's 3 slime chunks here. Hi, buddy. Okay. Well, should at least get my XP when I have it. Go. Yeah, I think definitely up there should be houses. There should be houses, maybe a small neighborhood. Houses on 2 sides with a path to fly through the middle. I think that would be really cool. Of course, the houses up here don't have to be too big. Hey, another buddy! Couple of buddies. I can see there being the possibility for 2 houses and a street in between that could have a ring that you have to fly through. It might require getting rid of some of the water. Up here I'm definitely thinking homes. Down here I'm thinking it's shops and workshops, factories, tourist stuff. That's what I'm thinking. Like, this is all more of the industrial slash city center kind of thing. But with a steampunk vibe, you can have a city center be surrounded completely by industry. So I'm thinking like workshops and definitely some different industries down here. Now I'm looking at this and going, maybe the city hall building should actually be straight across the end there instead. Change that other building to something else and then have the city hall at the end, which could take up more space, which would be nice. The angled one down there, the angled house down there, the angled building, that could that could be removed, and then City Hall could be straight at the end. Because that way, like, if you're up here and when you're flying through to come back, you know where this, you know where the end line, you know where the finish line is. So yeah, I think that would have to change. We can still have an airship at the end here, but we could maybe have it be wait, four slime chunks? Why is it I find slime chunks and mine shafts and giant caves? Okay. Dudes, come on. Okay, let's see. Instead of having the airship in the center there, especially if we move the City Hall down below us, we could have the airship be here. We might have to dig out some of this stuff so that it's actually floating. And the airship would definitely be where you start. Jumping off the front of it. And then going through. Maybe something along the line here. And down, around, and up here. Back down, and then... Ow! That's gonna be gone. That's gotta go. Okay, that was actually kind of awesome. I set myself on fire and put myself right out. Hi, buddies. But yeah, I'm thinking we've got some ideas here. Some good ones. Eat food. Oh. Yeah. I'm fine. Alright, so... What was I... Over a stack of slime just from 3 hours of working in here. But in any case, guys, this is definitely the end of stream. Definitely need to get going. No, thankfully this is lit up enough that there is no bobs to go boom. Let's go see. Alright, give me a sec to get over there. Okay, we will raid. We will go and raid Kim and Jax. Please show her some love. She is an amazing builder, and it looks like she is playing on the Legacy server at the moment. And yeah, she's having some fun with that. I don't have a raid call, Matt. I don't know anything that works well enough to put as a raid call. But let me come back in here, back here. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and helping me, or at least watching as I was working this out. I look forward to seeing you guys next week. We will be doing Grow on Monday because we're getting closer to getting it finished. I think. We'll find out, I'm sure. But I hope you guys have a great weekend. And I look forward to seeing you again on Monday. Until then, this is Wildfire. Spread the fire. Easy peasy. Spread the fire. I don't know if that's such a good thing to spread, but I'll take it, Robin. Alright. Have a great weekend, guys.